Quality is not an act, it is a habit. Hello, this is the Quality Link, brought to you by the Regional Network of Standard Setting Bodies, which make up the CARICOM Regional Organization for Standards and Quality CROSQ. Every month on the Quality Link, we present one national standards body, NSB, to explore, discuss, or just give an update on how individual NSBs are supporting quality of life and business growth through standards, conformity assessment, and the metrology.
Hi, this is your host, Latoya Burnham, Technical Officer for Quality Promotions at the CROSQ Secretariat. And before we begin this month's podcast, I just wanted to pause to give a little context to the interview that you're about to hear. Mr. Marc Saint Ange is a consultant in Haiti, and I wanted to speak to him because he's a very interesting individual, and also because of the challenges that the world has seen Haiti go through over more than 2 decades now. And because he is one of the consultants who has been working with us in numerous instances on various projects, I wanted him to give you an idea of how quality is being developed still to this day in Haiti, but also to explain that during the course of our interview, which was done online via the internet, there would have been a few interruptions due to bandwidth, due to technical difficulties. So there would have been questions that would have been asked and then rephrased during the course of the interview. And to avoid long pauses and the challenges, I suppose, that come with having to rephrase questions repeatedly, I would have done some editing to the repeat of the questions to make sure that the original intent is still there, and that it makes sense how the question was rephrased and then answered. So forgive me if it's not what you've become accustomed to in terms of the quality of this podcast, but thank you very much for indulging us this week as we delve into the development of quality infrastructure in Haiti from the perspective of one of our consultants. Remember to subscribe if you have not already done so, but thank you for indulging us this week. Please enjoy. So today we are talking, or at least this month, we are talking with Marc Saint Ange. I'm pronouncing your name correctly, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. And the interesting thing about Marc is that he has been one of the consultants that the CROSQ Secretariat has used and the CROSQ Network has used in our work in quality infrastructure. So we're going to be talking to Marc today all the way from Haiti. I thank you, Marc, very much for joining me and for agreeing to sit down and talk to the Quality Link about the work that you do, the challenges that you have, and, you know, what we can do to push quality in the country of Haiti. So I guess we begin with a little bit of background on yourself. Marc, tell me about you. Who is Marc Saint Ange?
Marc Saint Ange. The first thing before answering the question is, as you know, my English is not better than you. As you might know, my first language is French, yes, and we speak as well Creole. Yes. So I'm a professional in the field of quality and infrastructure.
Yes.
I work for several companies in different sectors of activities, specifically in implementation of quality system to meet customer requirements and applicable normative, legal and regulatory requirements. So I have a bachelor degree in business management and an MBA, and I have also this is a study and process. This is a Master of Arts, specifically economics and progress.
Okay, wow, yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm a father of two kids.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you've always lived in Haiti, or have you lived outside of your country as well?
Yes, I have always lived in Haiti. Even though I have a chance to stay for periods from 1 month to 6 months abroad for continuing education in the field of quality overseas. So most of the time, I was born in Haiti and I still live in my country.
Okay. So where do you go when you go abroad for studying? Where do you go?
I go to USA, and Indian. Okay. And we have different kind of training specifically in Jamaica and Trinidad and Tobago and Haiti as well. Specifically in quality fields. And this a case of, I'm talking about the CARICOM countries like Jamaica and Trinidad and Tobago. I was one of the representatives of Haiti in this kind of training.
Okay. So why quality? What got you into this field of work, in this field of study as well?
I can say I arrived in the field of quality following a project of Haitian state through the Ministry of Commerce and Industry and supported by UNIDO. This is a United
Nations organization, the Industrial Development Organization. Yeah,
exactly. Okay. So the idea was to train at this time young Haitian professionals in the field of quality and standards, in order to help companies in Haiti to set up a quality system capable of meeting the requirements of their customers, normative and regulatory, in order to export on regional and even international markets. This is the first idea at the beginning. And I was at this time among 80 young graduates of the university at this time. And I think it was 2008. I just come out from my bachelor degree. That was trained on the standard ISO 9001 and ASEP. And between 2009 and 2015, we took several dozen training courses that are ISO 9001, ISO 14001, 17025, ISO 22000, 19011, and ASEP, to name a few of that. So we passed approximately 6 years in training. So years have passed after acquiring experience, and we have subsequently become national consultant between 2014 and 2015 as part of the technical support by UNIDO to the Haitian Bureau of Standards, BHN, for local companies and the implementation of the quality management system at ASEP. So from this, and we still in the field. This is the way we come in this field of quality.
What keeps you in it? Why is this something that you've stayed with? Because you would have gone through your education, your secondary school, your college, and then there would have been this opportunity. What about it kept you interested to pursue it for this length of time?
To be honest with you, I just see I love what I did when and what I'm doing, because I feel something very special in helping companies to get their certification, and specifically when they want to export to overseas. And I think this is something I can give to my country as citizen, just to help the economic move forward. It's for this is one of my motivation, and I just love to talk to people to help them to upgrade their level and to meet some requirements, even if standards or regulatory. So I love and I see it's something professionally I can help myself. And I just gave my life for that.
Okay. So you found it then rewarding, because you say you like to work with companies, you like to talk to people. Tell me a little bit about how you would have seen situations change in Haiti because of the work that you do. What kind of impact would you say that's had?
I can say we see the difference because at the beginning we can say the word of quality was not in vocabulary of specifically I'm talking about people in the government, people who take decision. And we see the last week I have a chance to talk to the director of Bureau Standard, and he said the Bureau sells a lot of standards because, as you might know, we are I'm talking about the BHN is the member of the ISO.
Yes.
And when people buy standards from Haiti, and they have a commission. So he said to me, he sees a lot of commission from ISO to him. When people, they don't know BHN specifically where they're supposed to go to buy the norm, they purchase directly from the ISO site. And the second thing is we have more than 20 companies in Haiti. They have their own certification and the different fields. And we know these results from what we did, what we have done has work. Young consultant and has mine. So we see the impact, what we did. And by the way, I'm one of the founder of Haitian Association of Quality Management. And we make a lot of promotion for quality and Haiti. So we see the impact, and we make a lot of conference. We go to make training everywhere, even if in universities, and we help businesses to get their certification. Not only a certification. So when the business has the capacity to meet customer requirements, this is something very important.
Tell me about the association, because this is the first that I would have known that you're also a founding member of this quality association in Haiti.
We did. We have funded this association. The association at the end of the 2009. After all these, specifically the first training we have a chance to get. So we the reason is because we know there is nowhere we can learn about quality infrastructure and standards, and we put us together just to make research and because we want to upgrade our knowledge, our capacity in this field. And we said to ourselves, we're gonna share between us what we know about quality infrastructure. What I supposed to mention at the beginning, me specifically, I didn't have a chance to get the ASAP training. I got specifically ISO 9001, and we were two groups, and what we try to do, and we try to share our knowledge between the two groups together. This is one of the main reasons. At the beginning, we have funded the Haitian Association of Quality Management System.
Okay, so it's kind of like a train the trainer kind of thing. So whatever training one group gets, it passes on to the other then.
Yeah, I'm sorry, could you repeat a little bit?
No, I was saying this is kind of like a train the trainer type approach that you've taken in your association, where the training that one group gets, it passes on to the other group.
Yeah, the idea was we know at this time days we are not a lot as professional get training in this field. It was something new for us.
Okay.
When we talk about 2008 and 2009, we didn't have any Bureau of Standard yet in Haiti. So we were the beginner of this field in Haiti. So the reason is we want to multiply. We want to duplicate our competencies. So my training was in 2001, and I want to teach to other people what I get as training, and the same they teach me what they have and accept. I'm talking about as an analytic fiscal control point.
Oh, okay. I know, sorry, going back to the association, how many members are currently in it?
We are approximately 30, more than 30 members.
Okay.
We are all consultants. We have junior consultant. We talk about the youngest than me, and we are the senior consultant.
Okay.
We have a day. We take a day every year to do what do we call quality day, a day of quality.
Okay.
We celebrate quality.
Okay.
So. And we have a chance with the association to make all the consulting too. Because we some institutions prefer to have a partnership with institution than an
individual.
So by the association, we accomplish a lot of things. So this institution is very recognized in the public sector, private sector. I can say we are well known a little bit in the country. They recognize us as an institution. We do something very important in this field in Haiti.
Okay. I know one of the things that we often hear about Haiti is about the tragedy, the disaster. And it seems every time you start to get back on your feet as a country, something else comes and there's some new disaster that you're dealing with. How has this national situation, I suppose, affected the work that you do?
To be honest with you, it's very hard to live in Haiti now, especially when you are professionals. You want to respect the established requirements and regulations. Of course, the earthquake of specifically August 14, 2021 had a major impact on the activities and succeeded the death of the president in power. As quality professionals, this was slowed down considerably the consulting contracts that we could have. So moreover, companies had to close theaters, and many families and entrepreneurs left the country. So which create a threat of capital investment and brains. So it must said that the picture is not at all pretty with the growing insecurity that has not stopped until now. Mm-hmm. So the impact is that I don't go in the street if I don't really need to do something, and I try to do as much work as possible online.
Okay.
This is the reality we live now. And we think it's going to take time to be changed. So the Haitian people are very, very resilient.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. It's proven, you've proven that time and again as you rebound from each tragedy and each disaster that strikes, and you rebound, and then we see growth in the economy, and then something new happens and you prove your resilience again. One of the things I know we've been working with you on is a certification of IATICA. I'm not sure if I have the name of the company correct. The certification that you would have been working on in Haiti as part of the 11th EDF TBT program. Yeah,
this is IATICA.
IATICA, yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
How has that been impacted by everything that you just mentioned? Because you've mentioned that you are working mostly online.
Yeah.
How has that, impacted that certification work that you're doing?
Precisely, we are working with IATICA in the implementation of food safety management system for ISO 22000 certification. It must be said that at the beginning things were not easy because people didn't understand everything at the beginning. They are reluctant and did not collaborate as much. So now we can say that this has changed, even if there is a lot of to bring in spite of everything. We are almost at the end of the project, and we are pushing the company's managers to double their efforts in order to consolidate the first achievements, in order to go towards the certification. That changes are not easy and require courage and effort. Fortunately, we are working on it accordingly. So we see they are moving forward, and we see there's a lot of change, and we believe they're gonna have their certification because now they work very hard and they understand better what they need to understand at the beginning.
It would seem as a consultant, part of what you have to do is also the education, because you would have mentioned that you would have gone to the company with them not having that knowledge.
At any step of the project or of a consultant, we are obliged to go out for audit or compliance check despite the situation.
Yeah.
It should be noted that the insecurity concerns specifically the metropolitan area of Port-au-Prince and Large Port. We can say that. So in other provincial cities or other states, if I can say it like this, the insecurity is not as higher as in Port-au-Prince. So the companies where we work, specifically IATICA, they understand the situation and have the interest in accepting that the majority of our intervention are done online. As you say, there are activities that we are obliged to go in person. So like audit and diagnostic. So we try our best, and now we are in a good position with IATICA. So we plan. We are planning now the last mission at the beginning of May, and they're gonna have the certification. We can say that as well. The earthquake August 14 touched the company as well. because they are exactly in this area where the earthquake make a lot of damage. And we took more than approximately 3 months before we start activities after August.
Mm-hmm. Does that make your job so much harder though? When you have a situation, you're working with a company, you're going through the audits, because for every certification that happens, there must be that audit process.
I missed some words in some parts. Could you please repeat a little bit?
I was asking about it, how much of a challenge it has been, working, especially after the earthquake that would have caused, some challenges for you.
Okay, I just hear in the question, how was the challenge for us?
Yes.
Okay.
Since the earthquake.
That's okay. Yeah. It was difficult. So we have found a way to restart as soon as possible all the activities. So what we have specifically has challenges after the earthquake, and because of the insecurity, the company left some members, some professionals. They left, and they supposed to replace these people.
Okay.
So we have to do all the things we did at the beginning, just to put everyone at the same stage.
Okay.
It was a challenge. So as you know, this is our job. This is our field, and we know how to face challenge problems, and we challenges. So we try our best to put them on the same page. And now we can say we are very we are now in a good position.
Okay.
So they worked, and as I mentioned, we planned the last mission. So we know anyway they're gonna have their certification.
Okay. Do you think focusing on quality can help Haiti in any way? Given the challenges that you've seen and the issues that you as well as a consultant have experienced?
Yeah, it's a good question. So absolutely yes. We see that already the concept of quality are beginning part of the vocabulary of our leaders. What we didn't have in the past. So it's true that the functioning of the country is administrated outside the constitution, but we have seen that there is a minimum of activity around quality, even if us and Ministry of Commerce, BHN, I'm talking about the Haitian Bureau of Standards. And we see activities in the different companies. So I think that the quality is transversal for Haiti. And we think that it is necessary to take seriously the quality by applying the norms to advance the society globally. For the country to develop, and we believe we need efficient companies, responsible institutions, and quality jobs. So you cannot have a health system or an economy without quality or the application of standards. As I explained earlier, professionals have started to play a role in standardization of quality activities in Haiti. And we still need more and more professionals who can support our organizations in this sense. I'm talking about not only organizations, but as well public companies or private sector. So anyway, we know this is the way, this is the road. We cannot go other road than the word of quality, and we still believe they're going to have an impact.
Oh, okay. Okay. So what are your hopes for the future in terms of your own work as a consultant, but also the future of your country? Hi, Mark. You're hearing me?
Yes, I
was asking what are your some parts. I was asking what are the hopes that you have for the future as far as quality infrastructure and the development of quality
for the future of my country, right?
Yes.
Okay. I can say according to the recent statistics, 51% of the Haitian population is under 20 years old.
Wow.
So we are a young population, and we make quality our main concern, and we can hope to have a better and more developed society in many aspects. There's another said that money does not develop a country, but standards do. I think we need a very new leadership that most inevitably can form the young people of my generation, and in order to replace the older ones of today validly. And the ISO 9000 standard has a world principle on leadership, and we believe in all these aspects. And we think companies, even if they are in the private sector, public sector, even if they are in politics, they need this kind of principle because they are very important to manage not only a little organization, but a country. So we believe that we can change things. And we have as many young people as possible who realize that we have to change the state of things in Haiti. So for this to happen, they must be afraid to pay the price. Yeah.
So are you hoping then to bring some of these young people into your association as well? Because your association seems to have the general idea in terms of training new people and training each other in the areas of quality.
Absolutely. This is what we do. So we know me and other colleagues as mine, we are approximately we're gonna reach 40, so we know we're supposed to have all the young people, fresh people they from university, and we put quality in their heads because we know, as I mentioned, 51% of the Haitian population is under 21 years old. So we have a young population, and we know if this young population is trained, and we gonna change your mindset, and we can hold the game. So it's for the reason our main mission is to not only train people like this, like that. So and we want to put jobs in their hands as well. It's for the reason we have junior consultants. And we try to place them in different companies where they ask us to put, for example, a management system, quality management system in place. We always go with the young people because we want them start earlier than because we built and we founded the association. We didn't have other people before us. We just the pioneer. So we want to train and to help other young people to do better and better. And we hope by doing all these activities, we're going to change, even if in our manner, the way they supposed to do quality and apply standards in all the society.
Well, thank you very much, Marc. I am going to wish you all the success in the world, because it seems that you're doing good work. And based on your interactions with us at CROSQ as a consultant working for us in Haiti, we know that you've been doing good work. So please continue that. And I'm going to wish you and your association all the best for the future.
Thank you so much, Latoya.
Thank you so very much for talking with us today. It has been a pleasure learning a lot more than I did before about Haiti and what has been happening with quality in Haiti.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
This has been a production of the CROSQ's Marketing, Information, Knowledge Management and Education Committee. Join us next time for another episode of The Quality Link.